Roughly 1 year ago, I made a video on wacky and weird Sonic the Hedgehog ROM hacks, and as it turns out, when I looked for wacky and weird, I found it in spades. Who can forget Sonic in Paint, the lovely and maybe immortal Yeth? And last but certainly not least, Sonic Eggs on Toast, where the rings have been replaced by eggs on toast. I still don't get it. But yeah, might as well call out the big elephant in the room. I swear you make one little mistake and everyone starts coming after you. Yes, at the time I was not aware that was Mega G-Wolf. I do now. Everyone told me as such. Hopefully, we can now peacefully move on with the rest of the episode. Huh. Despite the fact I'm doing an episode, the phone is ringing, and I'm leaving that in the footage. Must be important. Hello?
Hello, Anthony.
Oh, hey, Mega G-Wolf. What's up? That's actually really good timing you have there. How's it going?
I just figured I'd take this time to finally tell you. John the Anti-Toast? That was me! I was the Anti-Toast!
Yeah, man, I actually was just talking about that like 15 seconds ago before you called.
Oh, really? So, what have you been up to these days?
Goodbye, G-Wolf.
White streak, speed.
The things I do for videos. So easy to say, it has been very interesting looking at all these different ROM hacks over the last year. And I figured, hey, 2016, Sonic's 25th anniversary, it only makes sense to take a look at some more Sonic ROM hacks. So without further ado, welcome to more Sonic ROM. Oh god, why did it have to be so Mari? Alright, so this one isn't a ROM hack per se, but it needs to be addressed regardless. This is Somari. You may think this is Mario, but no, save yourself the trouble. Somari is an unlicensed pirated port of the original Sonic the Hedgehog, where for some reason, I guess because it's on the NES, you play as this thing. It's not good. Infamous given the hellspawn that is this quote-unquote game, but not good. However, this conversation goes two different ways. On the positive side, here is a legit ROM hack called Somari the Adventurer, an honest attempt at making a Mario level in a Sonic style and have it play well, and I will be damned, it's actually pretty fun. It's only one act before being thrust back into Green Hill Zone, but hey, it's a fun ride while it lasts. But now we go on the other side of the conversation. Here is Sonic Adventure 64, putting Sonic in, well, Mario 64. I have no clue where I am, but I am really tempted to go in that pool. This bomb knows what's up. After exploring around this pool for a little bit, here is Emerald Coast from Sonic Adventure 1. It is very surreal playing this level in this style, and my god, Sonic can even swim. Hackers do, what Sega don't. That doesn't really work. Sadly, the level doesn't have that part where you're being chased by a whale, and only after one fight against King Thwomp, the hack kinda ends. It would honestly be pretty cool if they managed to do more of this in the future, but for now, our Sonic and Mushroom Kingdom fanfictions will have to wait a little bit longer to see reality. Going even further down this rabbit hole, here is Sonic Brothers for the NES. Oh my. Oh dear god. Oh. It is on. Live and learn. Running on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn on the rocks yesterday. Oh, what? Is that a fence? Back in the first part, I brought up ROM hacks that simply added a different character to Sonic 1, and I joked before about it, but despite being really basic, these are actually some of my favorites. Even more so after playing through the classic game with the likes of Sally Acorn, who can use her shock pistol, a Motobug, because really, why not? And as mentioned before, Dr. Robotnik, which I mean, again, look at this. This is a sin. There's even one where you play as Amy Rose in Sonic 3, and that game rarely ever gets hacked. Honestly, I'm kinda just easy to please. Like here, Sonic 2 S3 Edition. It's Sonic 2 with stage transitions, mid-bosses, and even modified music in some zones Act 2. And it is awesome. I found this really cool hack too, Sonic Classic Heroes, which is a combination of Sonic 1 and 2, where you play as all of Team Sonic at once. The ending has been modified to have Amy pilot the tornado instead of Tails, which doesn't seem safe, but I'll roll with it. And even the Sonic 2 special stages got fixed up, and this is just... I don't know, man, this seems a bit too intense. And if for some reason you wanted to, you can even play as Team Chaotix with the Knuckles Chaotix style of gameplay. But like, does anybody even like Knuckles Chaotix? I don't know, it seems like aside from the music, the game has nothing to offer, but hey, that's bound to upset some of you out there. Classic Heroes definitely slows things down in terms of overall speed, but it is easily one of the best ways to replay the original games, if you want to do so with a fresh twist. So major props to this one. And now, naturally, it's time to take a look at some more alternate characters, because what would a Sonic hack be if regular old Sonic were barely involved? Like here, Kirby in Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, really, welcome to my channel, I'm a huge Kirby fanboy, why not? It's really just Sonic 1, or even Sonic 2 if you prefer, and instead of a spin dash, you have an inhale move. And that's really about it. Kirby really sucks, am I right? How about this one? Ashuro the Badger. You know, it may be just me, but I don't think I can tell the difference now between a badger and a hedgehog. I can't, I got nothing. In all seriousness, the hack is fun and all, and the level design is pretty decent. And don't get me wrong here, I have absolutely nothing wrong with anyone having their own fan character, but it's just, oh my god, Ashuro can actually swim? Okay, I take back any backhanded compliments I was just dishing out. This became amazing. I'm stunned. I'm stunned! Okay, the next one on the list is Atomic Sonic. Okay then. Oh, okay. This is an art style. Ah, listen to that invincibility jingle. It's the classic tune that we all remember. We got one small and kind of bad act. You fight Robotnik. That's it. Let's move on. Baka Sonic. I don't even like Sonic. Baka. Alright, here we go. Okay, Sonic, your hair. So what's going on? Let's go! After that whole hair thing, I really wish there was something more interesting going on with this hack, but it is really just a semi-competently made handful of levels with absolutely nothing Baka about it. Oh my god, I take it back, who are you? Okay, Joe Nick, I'm gonna assume that's your name. I'm not gonna make the same mistake twice. I will believe that you are an actual person, but that's fine. You're going down anyway. Yeah! This one looks pretty similar. May as well get it out of the way now. Hana! It looks like Baka Sonic, but purple. Oh boy. Alright, first things first, holy crap, this game is smooth. Like, look at this. The animation in this hack is stunning. How did that happen? We got music from Knuckles Chaotix playing in the background. That's a good sign. After being impressed by the animation the whole time, it's time to take out Robotnik and, whoa, what the? Snow? Oh my god, now is this music from Mega Man 8? This hack went from good to awesome in no time flat. There's a new stage gimmick thrown in as well, which... Okay, I didn't say it was perfect. Hana really pulled out all the stops, but sadly it's only one act. Lame! Okay then, all jokes aside, Hana turned out to be awesome and one of the best ROM hacks I have seen ever. Didn't see that coming. Hopefully we haven't seen the mountaintop quite yet. The next one on the list here is, Pantufa the Cat. Pantufa. Okay. Let's see. Let's not. Now, if you have been a Sonic fan for as long as I have, sadly, you may occasionally have the urge to take this little blue blur and just knock some sense into him. That was actually loud, I hope it's okay. Luckily, there is a hack that's just for you. Hedgehog Abuse Simulator. Now, despite what you may think, this is actually a puzzle game of sorts. Using a sort of debug mode, you place all these different spikes that have different properties, and you use them to get Sonic around to areas that he can't get to normally. They all happen to cause Sonic a lot of pain. All the while Tails is there flying around you, and I guess he just is enjoying the scene. That sick freak. Unfortunately, there's not much to this hack either. It's mostly a tech demo, but I will be damned if it's not one of the smartest hacks I've ever seen. Now, if you excuse me... Yes. Yes. Okay, where do we go from here? Okay, Sonic in Colored Zone. This could go one of many different ways. Colored Zone Act 1. Start. Oh no. This is a bunch of colors that just got vomited on the screen at once. I really don't know how to feel about it. Oh! Okay. This hack features a mock speed button. Glad to find that out the hard way. And, now I guess the game is stuck on an endless loop? What's going on here? Okay, maybe not. Huh. Not exactly how I remember the title screen looking, I'll admit. Now this one is right up my alley. Sonic Back to the Future. I've said before, Back to the Future is one of my favorite movies of all time, so of course I had to give this one a shot as soon as I saw the title. It's basically just Green Hill Zone, but look at that, the Sonic CD past and future boxes. Let's hit the past one first. And hey look, it's Master System Sonic. The music is fitting, as is the level design, and even how the end signpost acts when you reach it. And, what about the future box? Sonic Advance! Which, by the way, fantastic game that no one talks about. Speaking of good ROM hacks, Sonic Burned Edition. There's a whole new story, starting off here with the cutscene showing Dr. Eggman researching these new Flame Emeralds. They're just the Chaos Emeralds that got cut up a little bit, but that's fine, I'll go with it. As soon as he gets his hands on them, the entire island just starts bursting into flames. Look at Green Hill Zone, entirely in flames, as is Marble Zone, which is kind of ironic considering that was already the lava world, but okay. There's even a whole bunch of new boss battles, which never stops being impressive. So, by any chance, if you wanted to play Sonic 1 as if you were fighting to stop the apocalypse, and who hasn't really, this is the game for you. Alright, we are almost done here. There's only one more hack to look at, and it's one that a lot of you guys kept telling me and telling me and telling me to look at, so for the grand finale, here you go. Sonic the Useful Engine. I don't know, I don't know. Okay, so like, I really don't even know how to explain this. You may remember how Sonic Eggs on Toast replaced sprites with, well, Eggs on Toast. So like, imagine that, but with nearly everything now resembling Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh, and once you get a single, Thomas coin, I guess, the theme song from the show plays instead of the level theme. There's this monstrosity here, can't forget about that. You collect Thomas Emeralds instead of Chaos, though, to be fair, this is still Chaos. And instead of Dr. Robotnik, you get to fight against the evil Conductor, with this thing as its giant I don't know. Oh, and don't worry, once you complete the game, or cheat like I did, even you can become Thomas. One with Thomas. One with Thomas. One with Thomas. I mean, you guys really wanted me to look at this hack, and I'll admit, it's weird, but I've seen weirder. At the very least, I am totally okay with it being Thomas the Tank, as opposed to its equivalent, JJ the Jet Plane. If you don't remember what that is, oh my god, it's for the better. I don't think anything that we saw today reached the level of absurdity that was Yeth last time, but we definitely saw some weird ones. Wouldn't be a ROM hack episode without it. But that's one of the things I love about ROM hacks, is it doesn't matter what franchise the hack is based on, every time you check one out, it should at the very least be mildly interesting, and by doing so over and over again, you're bound to find some really good gems. Again, if you haven't played Pana or Classic Heroes yet, you should get on that. But, I didn't really come up with an interesting way to end off the episode this time, so... bye! First off, I gotta give a huge thank you to Mega G Wolf for his cameo at the start of the episode. It felt sort of necessary to put him in there for Sonic ROM Hacks Part 2, and I think it turned out pretty awesome. So go check him out. He has started a new show called Pixelated Memories that really needs more love, so go give it to him. Thank you all for watching. This is my 4th ROM hack video right now, so if you want to see more of those, or really any of my videos, because I'm really just such a swell guy who makes funny stuff all the damn time, you got your options right here. You may want to subscribe as well, because I have a ton of content, including more ROM hacks, coming soon. Thank you all for watching, hopefully you all enjoyed, and that's it. Bye-bye.